Ladies and gentlemen, this week's number one. Can anyone take a stab?
I've been 7 years. It's been 7 years so far. So I'd say it's only right that I keep evolving and adding to the song. Showing people saying never finish you. Still plenty for what you did.
I mean, Mari's verse is the reason why that song had to just, come out. And we had people that were trying to fight it, but
They are not
no,
serious.
What was the reason?
They are not serious people.
because they didn't like it, they thought the song was not good. And I'm like,
Wait,
I'm not
what?
a mad person.
Can you give me the names of those people? I want to know if they can
At
fight.
the industry, you will fight them.
Chan is a cutie.
Oh, that is adorable.
So I would say we are both romantic, but Chan is definitely more romantic than her.
Joe, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to me?
Angelique lied me.
They not put lie detector on us.
Any thoughts, any predictions for what the top 10 will look like this week? Or is it Jogodo yet again? Are we still in the Jogodo?
If he be Jogodo again, man, to be honest.
Damn. What will save us, bro? What will save us from Jogodo? Is there anything that will save us this year? Any other predictions? Any new singles that you think might pop up?
Was Iris, where do we go on last week's top 10? I don't remember.
No, it dropped out. It dropped out.
It dropped out. That was what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other thoughts, feelings? All right. None whatsoever. We'll get into it, man. We have some activity outside the top 10 this week, put together by Turntable Chart, the only aggregate chart system in Nigeria. Bees and honey. Okay, when the party is over with Fola debuts this week at number 16. Okay, we have Boy Muller, Check, and Zlatan's Guide rises to a new peak of number 24. And then we have Black Bones and Atago's Hosupa lifts to a new high of number 30. How do we feel about those activities outside the top 10 window this week? Any surprises there? Nothing.
I didn't say this last week, but Atago on the charts, man. Like, shout out to his fans.
Atago and his fans?
I said Atago on the chart.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Definitely. Shout out, man. All right. We're about to dive into the top 10, man. At top number 10 this week, ladies and gentlemen, Wizkid and Asake with Alaye slips from number 8 to number 10. It's potentially on its way out, but we'll see. We'll see how it survives the next week. All right. Moving up to number 9, ladies and gentlemen, we have Sade and Fola with the former number 1 with Paparazzi dropping from number 6 to number 9 this week. All right. And let's see. At number 7 or number 8 rather, we have DJ Tunes and Wizkid's Money Constant with Marvel list from number 9 to number 8 on this week's top 100, logging a milestone 22nd week in the top 10 of the official singles chart. It equals Fola's You, and now only behind Fireboy and Ed Sheeran's Peru, which are 30 weeks, and Ashake's only at the top, which are 25 weeks, for the most weeks in the top 10 history. All right, so that's Money Constant as this week's number 8. How do we feel? Money Constant has been here for a minute. Any thoughts, any feelings on that one? All right. We're calm. We're happy with it. Let's go. Moving up to number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new peak for this song. This is 10 Minutes by Buff and Odumodu Black. Holds at its number 7 peak for yet another week, actually. Okay. So that's Buff and Odumodu with 10 Minutes at number 7. Moving up to number 6, we have Sheyi Vibes and Omale's Mahila falls from number 3 to number 6 this week. Okay. And at number 5, we have Mofe by Marvel. Okay, drops from number 4 to number 5 in its third week on the charts. The song debuted and peaked at number 2 so far on the official singles chart. And at number 4, we have Wizkid and Asake with Turbulence. All right, the song rebounds from number 5 to number 4 this week. And then moving up to number 3, ladies and gentlemen, Kid Carter and Marvel with Big Bum Bum dips from number 2 to number 3 this week. However, the song increased in activity on both radio and streaming with 28.2 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 24 on radio, which is up by 43.15%, and 2.35 million on-demand streams, making it number 3 on streaming, which is up by 8.8%. That's very interesting, man, to see the activity for a song go up, but yet go down on the charts. I'm sure we'll definitely dive into that with TTC to explore how often that happens. But very interesting activities we're seeing here. For number 2 this week, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, it's happened. It has finally happened. It's been dethroned, man. Wizkid and Ashake's Jogodo slips to number 2. What a run. Okay, what a run. After 9 weeks, non-consecutive, 9 consecutive weeks actually. Okay, 9 consecutive weeks. It continues to rule the radio charts with 54.4 million in radio airplay impressions. Okay, and that's number 2 this week. Wizkid and Asake, Jogodo. And I'm sure it's not going to surprise anyone at this point. It's funny that we'd even bring it up when we're making predictions. But ladies and gentlemen, this week's number 1. Can anyone take a stab at it? Any thoughts, any predictions on this?
Maybe Worship by Asake.
Exactly. Landlord is back, man. Asake and DJ Snake, Worship. Okay, debuts at number 1 on the official Nigeria Top 100. All right, the song tallied 4.93 million on-demand streams, making it number 1 on streaming, and 38 million in radio reach, making it number 9 on radio, launching at number 1 on the official Top 100. All right, as a result, it becomes Ashake's record extending. Okay, take that, record extending 16th number 1 entry on the official singles chart in Nigeria. DJ Snake earns his first number 1 entry on the singles charts in Nigeria. 3 of Ashake's last 4 number 1 entries have included featured artists earning their first number 1 entry in the country. We had Laycon with 99, we had Tiakola with Badman Gangster, and now DJ Snake with Worship. All right, that was this week's number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Asake with Worship featuring DJ Snake. Gonna do a quick recap on this week's top 10. At number 10, Wizkid and Asake with Alaye. At number 9, we had Fola and Shode with Paparazzi. At number 8, we had Money Constance, DJ Tunes, Wizkid and Marvel. And at number 7, we had Buff and Odumodu Black with 10 minutes. At number 6, we had Shei Vibes and Omale with Mahila. At number 5, we had Marvel with Mofe. At number 4, we had Wizkid and Asake with Turbulence. At number 3, we had Kid Carter and Marvel with Big Bum Bum. At number 2, Wizkid and Asake with Jogodo. And at number 1, you heard it, DJ Snake, Asake with Worship debuting at number 1. New Ayra and Angelique.
Okay, so I listened to that song several times, and I think Ayra did her parts. She went off a little bit. I liked it.
Did anyone look at this collaboration beyond anything else that it is? Like just a
No, I personally thought it was. I
Is
thought it was
what it
a
is being
good.
I
like
was gonna say, is there any more to
cross-generational
look beyond?
collaboration?
There's no look beyond now. She said she have somebody from that was born in Benin Republic that she gonna put on her music. She put the person on her music. He bank.
Yeah, man.
Great
Is
for her.
the bank for me? This be my bag.
He bank. I mean,
I
that's
put on
what
my
it's like.
music and he
You know,
bang.
like when you hear somebody singing a specific line that you would never have thought you would hear them singing before.
Oh, is it
That was
when we link up? Is a mad vibe?
it was when I heard it was when I heard Angelique Kidjo say I said
Yeah, when we link up is a
Matthew.
mad vibe, right? That was the line.
I said
Yes.
Is he a mad vibe now?
I said she having mad vibes. I said wow,
Yeah.
Angelique Kidjo. Angelique
She's
Kidjo
not
be
she's
having mad
not
vibes.
against having vibes. She too can vibe.
It was just very very wholesome. The entire video. It had the concept of like they shot it in a day, like a studio
Yeah.
session type thing. It was nice, man, seeing different generations of African superstars. Nice, nice.
Honestly.
All
It was
right.
not it was a good song. I was just like, okay, I'm glad for the two of you.
Nice, nice, nice. Daku Ruga. Anyone tap into that?
I'm so sorry. I'm still not over the what's it called that they did, the promotion they did for that freaking song. Insane. I should have seen it coming. The two of them are insane.
Yeah. How do you feel about the song?
Thank you very much for that question.
What's happening tonight, man? Something's in the air.
Maybe there's something in the air, guys, with me and music right now. So
Yeah.
I'll come back. I'll come back.
Ruga and Dako gave us collab.
Was it what you would have expected both of them to put together?
I think I expected more. I don't know. That's what my thought is that
But
I
more
wanted
from
more.
who is the question?
More
Yeah,
from
More
more
from
for who is the question? I'm dying. For me, I think like Darko. Obviously, she had a fantastic run last 2 years with like her dancehall craze. The dancehall nostalgia craze that she had. We saw that with Favorite Girl. We saw that with many of the other bops that she was able to put in, to put out there. And I think Ruga would have fit nicely. If Ruga feature would have fit nicely into that run. I just feel like she's kind of lost. Or at least she went a different sonic route. Like it's not as clear cut as the dancehall that she kind of shines in many instances. So it was kind of like, I know, of course, Ruga would have been an artist to flourish in that space. No questions asked. I just feel like it was just the wrong time, wrong song, for the collab type of situation. But hopefully, we hear more from both of them because they definitely have a strong dancehall bop with both of them there that exists. The new music, guys. Maybe not from last week, but like say in recent times that has come out. Boy Spyce Fouls as well. Big statement. I mean, taking in so much that we've been hearing. I know we don't necessarily fixate on the political landscape, but it's obviously you can't escape from it, man. You can't escape it. We're just hearing news and reports about Joss again today. So yeah, the Boy Spyce and Fouls record, very timely to the sensitivities of being in Nigeria today, man. So any thoughts on that record overall? Any feeling of Boy Spyce taking that move from his POV as well, because you don't see a lot of young artists that look towards this direction when it comes to their subject matter in songs. But it was very interesting to see Boy Spyce tackle that. But anyway, any thoughts in general on that song?
I think it was more so like it was just good to see, I guess, like Boy Spyce kind of step into something a little different, like than typical, I guess.
Right.
And then obviously it's Fouls, like that's Fouls' bag. So he freaking came in there and delivered like he typically would.
Yeah.
And like you said, everything in the song was very much timely to all of the stuff that's kind of going on. So like it was a good moment. It was a really good moment, and it's like you're doing something. At least for Boy Spyce, I think is new. Like I don't know that I've seen him do anything like this, conscious like this.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, so of course it's like you're doing something new, something more a bit conscious, something a bit more conscious, and you just get an OG veteran in conscious music, if you will, and you put him on the track. Like, and for me, like especially after listening to like the Feast last year, I'd said like Fowles was like, it's not as if Fowles has ever been a bad rapper, but like he's been in his bag, like rap wise. So
Yeah.
so yeah, he did what he was meant to do, and I thought the song was good. It's just with everything going on, all of it just feels kind of heavy as well. So
For sure, man. No, shout out to Fowles and Boy Spyce on that one. Some other release that we had, Laycon dropped a full mixtape, 10 tracks. Anyone dive into any of the songs there? I listened to the Joeboy feature on that one. That was fantastic, and a few records. But
sorry, please, may I ask who is Laycon?
Oh, do you know Laycon? If you don't know Laycon.
Oh, Laycon.
oh
Okay.
my god, do I?
But that's the mouthful. Don't worry, Pepe, I got you.
Sorry, man. Like you have to be specific because Laycon can't be anybody. But first. No, I didn't know he dropped that, bro.
I thought you, I thought you were trying to banter.
No, I wasn't actually. Like, please. At these days, I just confuse a lot of people. Like,
Fair.
but yeah, I didn't know that he even dropped. Like, what did he drop? Like, an EP?
No, I mean, it's tagged a mixtape, but it's essentially an album.
Oh, okay.
It has 10 songs, close to 30 minutes. Yeah, but it's a concept project. Kashimawo is the name of the project. I heard the prelude for it. Sounded very, very cinematic. I think he had like some spiritual leader trying to I was having a conversation with a spiritual leader, giving him advice about life, and there's definitely a story there. I have to go through the entire album in order to really catch it. But yeah, it was interesting. I think his rapping on this is probably some of his best in a minute. Like he has obviously evolved as an MC. Like there were so many moments back in the day where you would struggle with he would struggle with fitting some syllables in a bar, and his rapping voice wasn't as soothing for rap per se. But my goodness, the conviction that he has right now in his delivery, it's one of the best that he has put out so far from the first from the Reason track and the Night and Day song with Joeboy. But anyway, yeah, definitely worth checking out. He has Fimi on there. Which is very interesting to see. So I haven't gotten to that one yet, but Kashimawo is Laycon's project. I think worth checking out. All right. Any other new music standouts this week? And we might be getting a guest or a few guests actually joining us shortly. I just have to be sure on the confirmation before we actually get in there. But anyway, any other new music in the meantime? Iyanya, 4-pack EP. Hello.
Oh my god, I didn't even know I was on mute. Jesus Christ, sorry.
Pepper, what's wrong with you?
Does everybody want to say something about Iyanya first?
Yes, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Not me. I said somebody was gonna say something. So I wanna...
Dante, why not you? You didn't listen to the record. You didn't listen to the EP. I mean, mixtape. I mean,
No, I
what's
saw
the
it though. I
project?
saw it. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't see it. I saw it. I just didn't listen. Because Imam mentioned Fimi, so I was gonna mention Fimi dropped a song as well with
This
Jamz
week?
FR. Yeah, this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, mad.
Sticks and Stones. Yeah, it's
Mad,
pretty.
mad.
It's something. Yeah, and
Fimi and Jamz FR.
Nice.
the chemistry was really quite the science. Yeah, it's solid. I really enjoyed the song.
No, man. Fimi with the flow for sure. That's dope. That's dope. Let's hope to see that
Yeah.
she's active. Also saw something mainland block party. I think she performed or what did she?
Yeah, there is a, I don't know if it has happened, but there's like a female themed block party, like just female like talent.
Nice.
Um, I
Uh,
think that's why I saw. So she is performing there. So I don't know if it has happened though.
oh,
That's the
okay.
only thing I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. But anyway, shout out to Fimi, man. Good look so far. Yeah. So anyone tapping Iyanya, which I know it's a big ask. It feels like to this space because some of you wouldn't even. But
It's not a
No,
big
I don't
ask.
know that.
It's
It
just
doesn't have to be
yeah.
a big axe. It's just we didn't tap in. I didn't even know he dropped some. So
Wizard Chan is on there actually. There's a song with Wizard Chan and Nuella Rose
oh, nice.
called Royalty. Um, I listened to it. Wasn't a big fan of the EP. I think he's doing the very very like noble thing of trying to adapt. Like you can see, I think was it. I'm trying to remember what soundscape he tapped into, but there was one rather edgier, youthful like direction that he was going for that didn't really translate well, and some of it might just be down to the fact that it's Iyanya attempting to roll with the kids, right? Like it's, but I don't know. It just didn't sit well overall. And yeah, so, and some of it didn't just have some of that like punch that it needed. I think the Royalty record had a strong performance from the Noella Rose. I think Noella Rose definitely stole the show on that record. Wizard Chan was also a strong presence on that one. But every other thing that was solo from the EP didn't. Nothing really stuck overall because I know there were two other songs because he had put out one song Work beforehand. But I'm trying to even remember which of the sound and which sound he attempted to do. But I remember feeling that, oh yeah, this is interesting from him. I like that he's attempting this, but it just didn't. Yeah, it just didn't connect overall. But anyway, shout out to the OG man. Yeah, still active. He's very active. Over the last couple of years for sure. So shout out to him, man. Still putting out music. But new Iyanya for sure for anyone that wants to check it out. I was
I
gonna
have
yeah.
a submission.
Yes, please.
Um, Logos, Olori, and Morave, 24 carats.
Oh yes. Yeah, I remember checking
I
that
I
out.
really I enjoyed that song.
Oh, you did?
Also not to like yeah, I did. Like I had it on repeat for a while I was
Oh, okay.
working, and I'm like, this is such a really nice song. It's also very very clean,
Mm.
um, like Nigerian like pop song. So I wasn't getting too many edge, but like this is not to compare them, but there's something very flash about the song though.
Something very
When it gets
flat.
to like the Flash, you know Flash, right? The artist.
So I say that again.
Flash, flash,
Flash,
Oh,
flash.
Flash.
Flash. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Uh,
there was something very flash about the melody and then the guitar at the back too. It's like the drums were doing some interesting things, but there was something very flash about it. But then the lyrics was also like very. There was a part that was like our water was shimmery, and I thought the shimmery was water already, so I don't know why he said that. Maybe just said it just to rhyme, but that's the only part that I true. But otherwise, Morave also came in clean, like so. I think it's a really nice song. Easily, there's this phrase people say or even overuse. When they say something is you can replay it or replay value. Yeah, the replay
yeah.
value on that is high. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Solid stuff, man. Any other new music before we look
Oh,
into?
sorry.
Yeah.
One more thing. So when I listen to a song in normal fashion, I couldn't help but notice that it seems they both might no longer be with Davido anymore, or is that like a jump? Because the
Yeah.
licensing.
That was my question too. I'm not too sure. But I think Logos is no longer with. our guests tonight. We have some guests tonight that are joining us. Okay, these are friends of the space, and that just recently put out what I personally find to be the best project from Nigeria this year so far, man. First quarter is done, but this is the album to take on, in my opinion. Joeboy and Wizard Chan are joining the space, man. How you guys doing? I know they're just joining up. I know Joeboy was planned to actually be in Kenya for a show. Yo, Joeboy, appreciate you for tuning in, bro. How's it going?
Everything nice.
Bro,
Good.
Nice. How was the flight? I know it was a bit of a stress to lock in, man.
The flight was basically just stepped into the apartment like right now.
Bro.
Like, yeah. So
that's crazy, man. Nah, we really appreciate you accommodating us, man. But we need to talk about this album that you guys put out, bro. What? We need to talk. Wizard, is Wizard here?
Yeah, Wizard is here, but I don't think you've
Wizard's up now. He's coming.
Okay. Nice. No, for real, man. I'm just gonna kick it off, man. Agaba Romantic, bro. We can start with the title for sure, bro. Like, I was looking into it. I was even asking Belema because I know they have that Kidjo connection. So it's nice to look up some of the words there. But Agaba is essentially a strong, powerful masquerade, symbolizing strength. And then obviously we know what romantic means. It's love, it's vulnerability. And I was just curious, man, because I don't know. Who is bringing the masquerade into this picture, and who is the romantic one there, or what's the situation when it comes to both personalities? Is it that both of you are both like a hard guy, or somebody is like is the lover boy, or is the whole situation very, very separated? I hope that didn't confuse you for a bit. Joeboy, are you there?
Yeah, so I would say we are both romantic, but Chan is definitely more romantic than I believe.
You stop that.
I'll tell you.
That's fine.
Why you doing that? Joe, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to me?
What is it you say? She might have lied me.
But they
lie for the people.
They don't put lie detector on us.
As I say, man. Yo, you guys, really, really congrats on the project, bro. Like, it's absolutely brilliant work. And obviously, for anyone that has been paying attention, this is not your first link up. This is not the first rodeo. We've seen it since Lona, when it was released with the on the Messenger album, or EP rather. We saw it again in Hill, that was released on Wizard Chan's album last year, and then we saw I'll Be Okay join into the conversation. So as soon as this was announced, I was like, yo, this makes all the sense in the world. So I'm very curious, at which point of your, like, you guys' relationship did the idea of a project actually come up? Because I'm very curious as to when you guys realized both your worlds could actually coexist in one project.
Joe, go with the start the answer. I'll follow.
Yeah. All right. So that's very, very organic. Not something that we're planning towards per se, but it's just that whenever I'm in Lagos, I always like go hang out with Chan like most of the time. And when we just do, we either play video games or we make music. So we just make music with for no reason, basically. We just record because that's what we like doing. We like recording, we like playing video games. So I had a bit time for the video game shop. But yeah. Sorry,
which games are big? I'm very curious.
FIFA,
like,
actually, last beats me. Joe, don't do that. We'll go and play it live
Say you
on
want bet,
TikTok.
say we take out the net.
But we bet winner will take all the royalties.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
I have a suggestion.
see your mouth.
Can you guys do a live match? Oh,
It's
wait,
a
what
live
game are you
stream.
playing? Are
It's
you doing
FIFA now.
FIFA?
I
Yeah,
will.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will be
Do
you
live
gotta do
match.
Twitch
Afrobeat
stream.
lover boy.
You know,
that's
I will
cool.
win the
If you
Afrobeat
see
lover
my
boy.
win,
Agaba
you know
Romantic Twitch
now.
stream. Who's going to win?
I will win him. Oh.
Yeah, no.
but I have,
So
I
this
have a,
side.
I have a question, real quick, please.
Sorry,
I have
sorry,
a
sorry.
question.
Okay.
Ernestino, we definitely have the
Yeah.
moment
Let
to
let
everyone.
Joe finish what he was saying. So you
Yeah.
guys are playing games, and while you're playing games, after you finish beating Wizard, you now
No,
decide
after I
I'll
finish
make
beating
music
him,
with you.
Belema, you have to be on my side. I beat Joe. Let's have this thing correct.
Belema, back up your
Well,
brother
Joe.
though.
I was going to say,
Okay,
well,
no,
but
no, I have to do my
stand off
brother
with your
first. I'm
brother,
sorry.
please.
I have to start with my brother. I'm sorry. After Wizard has beaten Joe, then Joe, what
Thank
happens
you.
next?
Yes, now they record music now. But he doesn't beat me. The truth is that he doesn't actually beat me. He has beat me once or twice, but I beat him more times than he beats me. I'm
Ah,
sure of that. If it's
oh my
FIFA,
God.
it's Mortal Kombat. I know that
Okay.
okay, this
Joe,
guy
I dey beat
bad.
you
Last,
for
last,
FIFA, they beat
last,
you for
But
last.
Mortal
FIFA,
Kombat.
Switch
but
straight.
FIFA, they beat him.
The
After
last
you
time we
people
played the FIFA,
finish
what was the
beating each
result?
other in game.
You people then make the music.
That's crazy.
Because
Yeah.
I have to like make him not
Yeah.
to cry. You can't hurt somebody that bad and not.
So that's why you decide to make the music is so that he
You
will not
get.
cry.
I mean, he's my brother, man. He
This
can't be going through a lot.
Nice.
So at some
So
point you
yeah, so
guys
like
realized.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think network is lagging.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically like we play the video games in the studio. So once we are done playing video games and I'm tired of beating Chan, then we're like, oh yeah, now play beats, maybe record. And so it just used to it's always been like that. So we have like almost 20 songs down already. So we're just like, oh, what's the plan? Like what's going to happen with all these songs? Because these are songs that we're really, really proud of as musicians, like creatively, like, oh, these songs are too great to just like keep in our drive records. And I was just like, me, I'm at this point of my life and career where I just want to do things I want to do, basically. And it was an idea, and the whole team was with it, and we decided to push for. And thankfully, the world is receiving it well.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I was gonna say that like apart from romance, because you have already said that Loki Wizard is the more romantic person, but
Belema, I can't
Yeah.
believe you're the one just bantering
I'm
me. Can someone
sorry.
else banter me here? Because your own sister can't be doing this to you. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, but like I was gonna say, have you guys in all these songs that you've made together, have you experimented on other topics besides romance, or like has that just been one of the things that's been at the forefront of the music that you're making?
Yes, we definitely have. Even on the project, there are other songs there that is not necessarily about romance. Songs like Lazarus, Forever,
Yeah.
Forever, Alone.
Lonely.
Those ones are more like vulnerable, introspective songs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
And that's one angle that I've not really shown the world.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. Sorry, real quick, man. On that point, like some people might not see like the connection between Joeboy and Wizard Chan in the first instance, because it might say on paper like these are two artists with completely different worlds that might not be able to link. But if you really, really pay attention, especially to Joeboy's material, like the vulnerability, the introspection has been there from records, even one of his biggest records, Alcohol. Like it's there. You see it in Only God Can Save Me. There's many moments, especially with the Body, Soul, and Spirit EP. I think you've definitely shown.
Contour.
Yeah, Contour, of course. Like there's been numbers of that. So if there's anything that pulls both of them together, is literally that. And I think it was nice to see how you guys split it between the romantic side, which you had like the first couple songs, and I think from Love Sick Crazy, which we'll get to, Lona, Lazarus Forever, those are very, very powerful records that you can see in that vulnerability introspective space, man. So shout out to you guys for that, man.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I wanted to say something. So the only reason why Joe is calling me what he's calling me, it's more romantic guy, and I don't know why you guys believe him, but it's because apparently he found out I had a lot of love songs on my laptop, and he was like, so you even do love music, and that's why he's calling me
Mad.
more romantic, and that's not fair. That's not fair.
That's not what I do, but I'm not gonna argue.
One of the things I was gonna ask as well is the fact that, like, on the project, you both one of the more like big songs on the project right now is the song with King Madi. How was that experience like for all three of you to work on that song together?
For me, it's very, very easy for me to work with people that I'm personally cool with. There's like a lot more synergy. So when Chan played me the idea of the song, and I heard, because like Maddie's verse was already there, and I heard Maddie's verse, I was like, nah, this song has to make it on the project. And I decided to finish it. I decided to finish it because like we just really wanted that verse. That verse was just too special. I was like, nah, verse is too special. I have to make something about this. And that's how that is came about. And we call Maddie like, hey, Maddie, you cool? I'm doing this song, go alpha. Your mind there. Yeah, now. So yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Maddie's verse is the reason why that song had to just come out, and we had people that were trying to fight it, but thank God myself
Bro,
and Joe.
He said people were trying to fight it.
They were going to take it out of the project. I'm not joking. That's Joe.
They are not
oh,
serious.
What was the reason?
They are not serious people.
Because they didn't like it, they thought the song was not good, and I'm like,
Wait,
I'm not a
what?
mad person. I am not joking. Like,
I'm telling you,
see,
Mad.
bro,
I'm telling you,
Every day
you would
we
have
hear
never
new things. It was not
Yeah.
good care.
Can you give me the names of those people? I want to know if they can
At
fight.
the industry, you will fight them.
No,
but
I
they've
can't
apologized.
because
They've apologized.
Thank God me, I'm not part of industry. Please, what are their names?
no,
It's concern me.
I know where to find them. I know where to
They have
find them.
apologized. They have apologized.
They've apologized. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the questions that is also very important to this project is the fact that you guys not only worked with Madi, but you also worked with Braye. So how did that come about as well?
Do you want to start?
no, try, you go.
Okay, so basically, Braye is like my younger brother. I spoke about him the first time I came to this space. We relocated to Lagos same time. He even started music before me. He started music. He went to the studio like when he was like 12. So he was very young. He used to be a rapper. We basically grew up together. So for the Fallback Your Arms record, we actually started it a while ago. We write a lot of songs, right? Myself and Braye, and that melody we wrote it, and yeah, I sent it to Joe, and it was like, "Naham be this." And the beautiful thing about Joe personally is for me is no matter the record you put in front of him, not only that he's going to do it or try to do it, is he will put himself in the record. So if you listen to the project, to that particular song, you can hear myself and Braye leaning to our reggaeton side, which is something that is very attached to my music, reggae and high life. But when Joe comes in, it kind of like just makes it, would I say, better? Because there's this Afro feel he does with the whole
Yeah.
like I mean none of us did that.
Yep. Facts.
You get me?
Yeah.
None of us did that. And that is why I enjoy working with him, because he's not going to try to impress you and do what you're doing or the style you're doing. He's just going to be Joeboy on the record, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's definitely a beautiful intro into the into the EP project, and it kind of gives you an idea of what to expect going in. I was gonna ask alongside that, like, how did do you decide which way to structure that specific song? Because you were talking about how Joe easily like slides right into the song as well, but the structure of that song is beautiful. And so was that like a you decision, or whose decision was it to arrange the intro like that?
Joe, do you want? Or should I just go? Okay, I'll just continue. Oh, Joe, do you want to talk?
Yeah. Let me just. So I say it kind of like blended in naturally. You just felt right, like okay, like this. So it's like everybody had like a verse and a chorus, and the verse was like a chorus at the same time.
Yeah.
So the arrangement was just ideal. It wasn't the typical generic verse, chorus. So like, okay, the verse, everybody's verse is like a chorus. And that's why we decided to start our verses with the same line. Pretty darling, you.
Yep.
So that it feels that way. And it feels like together. Yeah. So it just felt right.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I think for me, what was most important for this whole project was that every single song had to be a collaboration, not competition, and
Yeah.
that
No
is why
ego.
yeah, no ego. So
Yeah.
one thing that fall back in your did for us in the project that maybe people will not really understand. You might just think everyone was just using the same melody line because they were lazy or want to keep it simple. No, it was showing that we all understood the assignment. We are just coming to say pretty darling you, and everybody go and say pretty darling you, then continue from there. So that just kind of like shows togetherness. This is a collaboration, it's not a competition.
100%,
And,
100%.
and sorry, real quick, can I just add to that? Because one thing can be pointed with this particular song is the vocal performance from everybody, bro. Like, to opening the album like that, opening the project like that, man, it was very, very impressive. And it was also a nice show of contrast between vocal tones and structures and textures. So it was such a brilliant song. And I love the idea of using that same structure of the Pretty Darling You and just riding with that. Like that was amazing, man.
Yeah, 100%. I was gonna say that one thing about this project that makes it stand out, besides like the perfect blending of both of your styles, is the fact that like something about it just feels very classic. And so Wizard, you spoke earlier about like high life and your reggae and how you were able to bring all of that, and it didn't just show up like in the beginning in the intro. It kind of showed itself throughout the like project. And so I was gonna say with like songs like 100 meters and even Woman, which like you see the high life in 100 meters, you see the dance hall and reggae in Woman. So how did that kind of play a part for you guys in being able to like drive that in? Because in 100 meters, even though like there's that high life, we still get a lot of Joeboy there. So what was that perfect middle ground? You said it's not a competition. What was the way that you guys were able to make that perfect middle ground where you're able to blend into each other?
Okay, for me, first of all, I think it's the friendship we built over time, like myself and Joe. It's a friendship. Like I don't think we've ever. Okay, so there's something that a lot of artists do here that when they do it for me, it turns me off like totally. Like is when maybe you send me a record and I drop a verse on it, then I send it back. Then because of my verse, you're taking away your old verse to put a new one. That just really like kills me so much. And I think my trust and everything I had for Joe came from Lona. When he sent me his verse, on a normal day, I should have, if I should have gone back to the studio to say, this guy chopped me. Oh. But what about, I was like, no, this is a perfect opportunity to like push this verse and make this song go global. And that's what we did. That's what worked for us, you know. And for another thing, shout out to, no, I'm not shouting out to Joe, but thank God, Joeboy was supposed to put 100 meters on his. I was trying to get Joeboy to put 100 meters on his last album.
He said no shout outs, no shout outs.
Yeah. I remember after his Viva La Vida album dropped, I was like, bro, I wish you put this to your album. I didn't even know we were going to do a joint stuff. But thank God you don't put it. Bro, thank God you don't put it because now I'm enjoying the fact that 100 meters is a joint stuff.
But
So,
but it's funny because Luna essentially comes back to play in this project, and so the first question is Lona the first song that you both made together?
Yes.
Yes, 100.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That was the beginning of our friendship.
Yeah. So it's the beginning of the friendship. So it made sense that it finds its way into the project here. And was there any specific decision why you were like, yeah, we're gonna just bring this back, or were you just like, let me remind these people?
Yeah, first I think exactly to remind people, and also it sat right on the project. It just sat very well on the project, and I think that's why we decided to
For me
put it
personally, I will
back
not
on.
lie. I think the record deserves 100 million stream. So I was like, go
Yeah,
back inside there.
You say
Get
put it back.
go back there, get me that stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Another entered here.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know we talked about how everything is not just romance. So there's the introspective stuff. And we've spoken about Luna now, but like we talked about, you mentioned Lazarus earlier. And so I was going to say that like for you, Joeboy, Lazarus is maybe not a song I would have immediately pictured you on, but was there something about this that kind of pushed you out of your comfort zone?
yeah. So like I said earlier, like these days or at this point of my life, I just want to do stuff. I just want to do stuff that excites me, that makes people think that what's this boy on, what's this guy on? You understand? And I think it's only right. It's like, yeah, everybody knows that I can make great music, everybody knows that I can sing, everybody knows that I can make love songs. But I personally know that that's not all I can do. So I think me jumping on songs like Lazarus or jumping on songs that are not like naturally my kind of style just shows people, or on songs that are not naturally my kind of style that people know, just shows people that okay, there's more to the sound. I think it's really right. I've been 7 years. It's been 7 years so far. So I'd say it's only right that I keep evolving and adding to the sound. Showing people saying never finish you. Still plenty for what you did.
Yeah, that's 100%. Wizard, one thing I was going to say is in Fall Back in Your Arms, you did reference the fact that you do a lot of call and response, and we see that play back again here. And would you say that's something that you're very comfortable in that realm? You're very comfortable in it?
No, it's because basically psychology, right? Choruses are actually meant to be very repetitive. So I really do not see a world why your chorus should be complicated because your verses will already be complicated. Personally, I think so. So you have to make it sing along because when you're writing music for me, I think always write it with the side of what would a live version look like. Can the crowd easily respond if you're performing at a place where nobody has an idea who you are, what song this is? How fast can they catch up that chorus? So that's what always informs me to do that, where I'm always doing this whole call and response thing, basically just keeping it simple. And yeah, music doesn't have to be complicated. If you want it to be complicated, we know where to make it complicated. Like, for example, I would say the record Woman. What I did on Woman, I didn't do anything that is call and response. That's like a complicated raga mix with, I was speaking Ijo on ragatone, basically. Some people would think I was speaking Patois, but no. So that's like something complicated. There was no need for me to go there and do anything call and response. So yeah.
100%, 100%. And we close out the project with Forever. Very motivational. What were you hoping that people would take away from this song? Was there any specific message that Joe you wanted to share with the people that you wanted people to take out when they listen to Forever?
So Forever is a song that is basically just us appreciating and thanking God for how far we've come, how we are going to be here forever, basically through our music. I know we can't live forever, but music can. And that's basically the idea behind that whole song. Um, and like if you even listen to the lyrics, like I'm never losing shot, do it for the love of the music that when I do feel low, like I'm never losing it for the love of the music. You understand?
Yes. Thank you
And
for
that's
giving us
basically
that beautiful, quick snippet singing voice, Joe.
it.
Lovely
So that's the
stuff.
way you do it.
It's a very heavenly voice. Love it, love it. Since this is officially your first project together, should we be expecting more? Or anytime Wizard beats Joe at FIFA? See how I feel.
So
See how I
So
basically,
feel.
you're
what's
saying we are going to jump another project next month when
Anytime
he comes back
Wizard
from
beats Joe
Kenya.
at FIFA, should we
Wow.
expect another?
he doesn't be
So
happy for Joe?
just say next week when he comes back or something. I
Okay,
would do
so
as
Oh
so
a
yeah,
Joe,
fan.
when you come back from Kenya, should we be expecting
I
that
am beating him, yes.
he
yeah.
will
You
beat
go
you
do
and then we'll
make
get
up.
new project?
Yeah. And when every time he was sweet apology to me. Say I'm sorry for disrespecting your powers on FIFA.
Ah,
Oh, wow,
So
wow, wow.
why
Is
did
it
they hear
official?
somebody? Oh?
Okay, you guys heard it
the
here.
guy will be
When
paid.
the FIFA has been played, the public apologies will be sent. Whoever wins will get apology from the other person. Um, now that you've dropped this collab, I guess should we be expecting a tour? Would you be
A tour.
performing? Yes, or at least a session that your fans can come and listen to. Just something intimate that people can get to see this live.
Okay, so there's something we worked on that's gonna come out soon. Chan, I don't know if you want us to talk about that yet or not, but there's something we worked
Yeah,
on and it's
of course.
really
It's fine. Let's
beautiful.
do that.
You
Yeah,
see,
it's
let's
really,
tell
really
them. Yes, yes. We want to hear what should we be
yeah.
expecting?
So like before the project had even dropped, we already shot like a live performance version of it. But we just want the project to
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
so we just want the project to
Yeah.
sit in properly, let everybody know the lyrics, let everybody connect to the songs and give them the live version so that we can sing for real. Yeah.
So we're getting a live Agaba Romantic.
Yeah, you have a live version of the project in your hands. But yeah, I think I do agree with the fact that maybe there should be like a pop-up show or something, but we don't know yet.
Yes, yes, that's beautiful. What would you say, like, outside of music, you've talked a lot about your friendship. What would you say, like, is one thing you've learnt about Joeboy Wizard?
About Joe, I've learned that he's not really good at FIFA. Start from there. And it's too bad that he's worse at Mortal Kombat, man. Like he never just beats me. Anyways, let's back to. I think Joe is a very just like me, but we have our. It's in like two different ways. He's a very misunderstood person by a lot of people. Cares about it, but people have this idea about him because he's not this talkative, right? He's not always talking and stuff like that. So people think he's rude or something. I don't know why. Well, I've never felt that before. So yeah, that's that. And he's a very chilled, cool guy. Yeah, he's a very chilled, cool guy. He's a lover boy, and I don't know why he's not married yet, but he's a lover boy. What
Yeah, I
else?
did wait for you.
Yeah,
Once you
basically
marry
this.
life, once you
I'm
marry life,
actually
He's
screaming.
he's such
He
a
said
great
he's
next
a
thing
person.
lover boy.
once
I
you
don't
marry
know why
life,
he's not
next thing
married yet.
A lot of people do not know how good he is with music. Actually,
Oh, that's very nice.
I think the world they've never had the opportunity to see him in like full blown mode. I don't know whether it's him that I want to show it to them or and I don't even know, but like he's better. Like he's so good in a way that I think when people really understand how good he is, because not a lot of people can jump into people's pockets in music and survive. So he's doing that thing comfortably, and I think you just have to respect people in that manner. So yeah, that's one thing I know about him.
Sorry,
Few
so
things I
real
know about
quick.
him.
Sorry, I think just on what Wizard is saying, like I'm getting the sense that you're thinking some people have typecasted Joeboy's music to that like that lover boy space, right? And I think
Hello.
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Wait, Chan, can you hear me? I think Chan was kind of lost there. Now I was just trying to help, or at least try to drive that point and try to ask Joeboy himself, because do you see this project as an outlet to essentially like, because separated from your solo work and your discography, you're a pop star, right? Like you deliver hits. People know you from hits. But this is a
Yeah.
project that it didn't feel like the goal or the aim was to make hits. It was just to just put together as beautiful as fitting of two worlds colliding together and making that effort. So like, what direction, or at least did that have to take any drastic change from you making the music when you typically would approach it from a pop landscape of let me put together what the markets can absorb quicker and easier, as opposed to like making a passion or a passion filled project, right? What was the change that you had to make just from your mindset in approaching this project versus the rest of your work?
Okay. So, based on my mindset, even before the project dropped, like the songs I've been recording and what I plan to put out for this year, they really, or some of the songs, let me not say all the songs, they really touch, they really come from like a soulful place. Because I just wanted to make music that made me feel something, like personally, like, okay, let me even make music that makes me feel something personally first before I even put it out into the world. And I saw like the joint project with Chan as an opportunity to show people just like a deeper side of my music, Because like, yeah, everybody knows me as like a pop artist, so they always expect the up tempo, happy, jolly good fellow kind of music. But sometimes like you just really just have to like go deeper, basically. You understand? I just wanted to make classics. I wanted the classic music that I make to come out, like, and this was like a very very great avenue for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it wasn't where I had to like it wasn't difficult for me, but like I do be making this kind of songs. Like
Yeah.
I've been making this kind of songs. Yeah, 100%. Like before I blew up, before I started doing pop, I was in straight R&B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like straight, it was yeah. But like you get signed to labels, and obviously you have to recoup the advance and all of that. So you just have to find a way to balance. So I'm at that point where I'm comfortable enough to like just like make music from a soulful place, not just from a marketing perspective. You
Right.
get me?
Right. Nice, man. That's beautiful to hear, Velma.
Yeah, I was gonna ask on your part as well, Joe Boy. Like, what would you say is something that you've learned about Wizard's personality and him as a person that most people wouldn't know?
No, no, I can't say it because it's too. But let me
Aw.
just. I say
No, don't
Chan is
worry.
cute.
Wizard will be fine. Can tell her.
Chan is a cutie.
Oh, that is adorable. That is
I don't
so
go forgive
cute.
you. I'm not gonna forgive you.
But
I am
but
simultaneously
obviously, like,
shocked and also amused because calling Wizard John a cutie.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm not even shocked. They sound like
I
they
don't go
send it
so
to
forgive
the
you.
flowers.
so
Like
I would say
it's like
that
so much
obviously because
romance.
like obviously I don't expect like what is it?
No, go ahead.
I
Go
said
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
not shocked. So, oh wait. Oh, I should have cut it off.
No,
Should I
you're
cut it
good.
off or repeat myself?
No, you're good. You're good. Go
All
ahead.
right. All right. So when it said Chan as a kitty, I'm like, I'm not even shocked that like from the broma, they sound like they send it to the flowers. Like it's actually fire.
Ah,
Yeah, Joeboy.
Not a please.
Yeah, Joeboy.
So I'd say one thing I like about Chan, I think the reason why our friendship is really working or really works is the fact that it's very, very straightforward and sincere. It's very, very straightforward and sincere. I like people I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be like 100% good. But I just need the energy to be original, to be real. And those are the kind of people that I appreciate. So I'd say that's why Chan is my friend. It's very, very straightforward. It's very, very sincere and he's a cutie.
ah,
Ah, this kind of
ah,
friendship. Ah,
ah. I go beat you for FIFA. Hey, God.
Men in what's it called? Women dominated
men,
spaces greater than.
men in friendship. I love it so much, man. The bromance is beautiful. I was gonna ask one more question. I probably should have asked earlier, but this is a question specifically for you with production on this album.
Thank you.
We didn't just get Pumbaa. We like how was that working with somebody that is not Pumbaa?
Okay. So I'll just call the songs and the producers and how they worked. Fallback Yam is Walai Steph. Braye brought him. So Braye played the guitars, Steph played the percussions. As usual, Pumbaa mixed the song. 100 meters, Pumbaa made the beats, mixed it as well. Woman is another record that we need to thank God for, because Joeboy played me that record in Port Harcourt, and it was like, for some reason, people on this team don't really like the record, and I'm like, what are we saying here?
We
Like,
need
can
to
I
start fighting people on Joeboy's team.
Kindly tender their names. Thanks.
Joe would tell that news to you guys. So it was such a beautiful record to me that I remember telling him then that he should try and see if he could put a Stephen Marley or anybody from the Caribbean. And I told him, don't put any Nigerian on it. I told him that no Nigerian that deserves to be on that record. That's how much I loved the song so much. Then one day he just pitied me and just said, Alpha, come, record. See me waited and not to put Nigerian. I go record the footing. So, but yeah, it was Joe had already finished the song and he sent it to me to record. So I did not work directly with is it Prestige? I think it's Prestige. Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't work directly.
Yeah.
I didn't work. I've never met Prestige before. I didn't work directly with him. Loves You Crazy, Pumbaa again. So Easy Work mixed by Pumbaa. Then Lona, Pumbaa and French, old song. Then Lazarus, Pumbaa again with Maye. Then Forever, I think they're like three white guys. Joe that knows them, I don't know.
Yeah, Tudor.
Yeah, Tudor. So Joe sends me the beat in the morning and he's like, I call your side. And he sends me the beat. Pumbaa was in the house with me, so I just went to the studio, put it up. I recorded my verse. And by the time he came, I had already recorded my verse, so he did his. Then we went to see the producers. And apparently they were just three white boys. And I'm like, wow, I would have never guessed that, they're called like white boys and made this music. So I didn't really meet the other producers. You get my point? Like, I just heard the beats and I did my thing on it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have a problem working with producers. I just have a problem with people that do not listen, because I am very, very intentional about every single thing I want to do, every single project I want to drop. So if you're not listening to me, I can't work with you. But Pumbaa listens. Pumbaa is patient. So that's why I enjoy working with him, and above all, he's my friend.
Well, this has been a very enlightening moment for me, because I have found out so much about Wizard and Joe's, bromance, their strong friendship. And so I wanted to ask the both of you, what should we look forward to next?
Global domination, as usual.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I cried out to you and I once, Joe. I was like, when I go get this 100 million stream record. And you're like, you go come, don't worry. I think it's probably gonna come from this project.
So are we campaigning for 100 meters to reach that, or is it Lona? What's the campaign?
This is what we already predicted. Myself and Joeboy predicted that the first record that will move out and make wave will be Love Secret, and we got it right. We got that call.
And they said the song was not sweet.
Them,
Again, Joe, tender their names.
Oh no, it's them. I know it's not the two of you. I'm talking to them, whoever them is.
They can hear you.
They can hear you.
Oh no! So, ladies and gentlemen of La Vida.
It's not a La Vida. The person was
not
even
La
on.
Vida.
It's not just Young Legend.
It's not
Who are they? Tell them to find their ways.
Them that said it's not sweet. Here you can see.
Both the ones are Young Legend and the ones not a Young Legend. Tell them to find their way too. Yeah, we can fight. No worries. No worries.
Oh my God. So what was the question again?
ultimately, it's just knowing what's next for you guys, and if Lovesick Crazy has gone now, so we need
Okay, yes, I'm
we need the
expecting
100
100.
million streams, Abby.
I think personally, I think the record that is going to go crazy, which is already going crazy, is 100 meters.
Yeah.
I'm expecting 100 meters to do very crazy and probably move to the Ghanaian market and move into like the UK Afrobeat scene, and from there, the madness will now go into Love Sick Crazy and Woman, and I think Woman will probably be our global smash
Yeah,
hit. We
that
have
one.
that is our weapon that we've not unleashed, because the moment we show you guys what we have in the video, people might
Yeah.
forget about the other songs. So we're not
Yeah.
unleashing it yet. That's our secret weapon. We're just keeping it first. So yeah, this project might give me. But yeah, shout out to Joe. Shout out to Joe Boy, because without him, none of you will have ever seen this side of me. I mean, it's always been there, but it's just a side that I decided to keep away, because just studying the industry from a very far distance, they sometimes they don't really do well with when you're switching. Not basically switching. Like if you try something new, sometimes they might just see it like, oh, maybe he's giving up on what he's doing. And oh, well, Joe made that transition very easy for me to show that, oh, this is I also do this. So shout out to Joe, man.
And I also wanted to say a big thank you to you both for coming to spend some time with us for sure. Joe, I know you're in Kenya. You're about to give them a good show, so it's gonna be beautiful. I wanted to give the chance to anybody that might have some questions for you guys before you leave. Paul, are you there? Paul,
Okay,
yeah.
so good. Okay, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to Joe. Good evening to Wizard Chan. Appreciate for delivering a very good project. So when the project dropped, I fell in love with 100 meters and the Lovesick Crazy. But right now, I think I can't get over Joeboy's verse in the first song. Joeboy, were you in any feeling when you were recording that verse for the Fall Back in Your Arms song?
Not necessarily, to be honest. Like, so one thing that I've learned to do over the years is to convey emotion in the way I sing. Like, I want to, even before you even understand what I'm singing about, even you don't understand English or what. Like, I like I want to connect to the sound emotionally first. So that's why I always make sure that my emotions are showing in the way I'm singing on most of the songs I make of recent. And Fall Back in Your Arms like gave me that opportunity to really just like let those emotions through. Because I know that emotion, like singing emotionally or using your emotions to convey your voice is a good way of connecting to people. Because even if they don't understand what you're talking about, they can always feel the emotion behind your voice. So,
Thank you. Thank.
Sorry, apologies. And lastly, I would love to appreciate Joeboy and Wizard Chan for the magic they did on Lazarus. It's a very beautiful gyration. Appreciate.
so
Appreciate.
Thank you very much. Some people say that I have initiated Joe Boy, but it's fine.
I mean, sometimes some people
they don't
need
define
to be
me.
initiated.
All
I'm
that
not
is
one of
left
them.
is all that is left is for them to say that he's also doing incantation. We're almost there. We're almost there.
We're
Very
almost there.
soon, very soon.
They shouldn't disappoint me. They should come with it.
Yeah, but Wizard, we already spoke about this too because, like, and I think we spoke about this specifically even the last time you were here, where we talked about the fact that, like, when people don't understand something, they get very, questioning. So sorry to them for not understanding. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We can't leave our culture for them now.
Yes. We have our sister, our brother in the house as well. Tony, are you here?
I am here. Good evening.
Good
Or
evening.
good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good evening. How is everything?
We are good.
I
We
just
are good. Do you have a
yeah
question?
I have something to say. Then I have a question. Sorry. Um, when I saw the EP, big shout out to Joeboy and La Vida. I swear, since going to write exams for the past how many days, I've been slamming this jam. Well, I did not see the magic in that Lazarus till about yesterday. I was in a hold of a traffic jam, and I had to listen to that song over and over again. I want to ask, what was the creativity behind that song? Because the fluidity of the song is top notch. I just want to ask, what was the creativity behind it? What was the inspiration behind that song? Because for me, damn, that is fire. I just want to know the creativity behind the song because I should understand the genre, like how you are able to mix. Oh God, how do I explain this? God, the song. I don't know how to explain this, but I just want to know the creativity behind the song. Can you hear me?
Like, yeah. Joe, are you going to take this one? Take this one.
I will take more.
I swear, I swear.
Okay. First of all, I mean, trust me, top three producer in this country we have is Pumba Mix. People don't just know it. I keep saying it. He doesn't have
100, 100.
he doesn't have a genre of music. Pumba has no beat for you. Come and sing, let him make music for you. So he's very good at what he does. Now, Lazarus, like I suspected, people will first of all have that moment with it. Then after some time, it just kind of like
Mm.
hits you.
Yeah, yeah,
Boom.
yeah. I get you. Yeah,
Every,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, because the sound, first of all, when they hear the gyration, percussions, so people might not really understand
Yeah,
it. But the genius
yeah,
around the instrument is that it's Pumba mixed trap with gyration.
yeah,
So if you listen, you can go and listen to it, you're hearing trap. He's playing
yeah,
trap and he's playing gyration on it. So that fusion is mad. Personally, I've never seen that fusion before. And the
yeah.
song, if your name is Toyos, I'm assuming you're either Calabari or
Yeah, I'm Calabari. I'm Calabari. Yeah.
Calabari. So you know Blackie now.
Yes. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So in the chorus now the song where they sing for Blackie.
Why?
Yeah,
Why? 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 Yeah. 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 So that
so
was
you
that was
know,
just yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was it. So, but you know the meaning of the chorus now. Everywhere down scatter, everywhere is going crazy.
Yeah.
So
You're
this
right. You're right.
Lazarus because it's no when they say we are seeds. They buried us, but they don't know we are seeds.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, life buries us.
Yeah.
Challenges people doubt us, but we would at the end of the day we still wake up back like Lazarus. Like no matter
Yeah.
how dead it feels like our life is, our career or whatever they think, we are still going to rise
Yeah.
back. Like,
No
and
problem.
that's it. And as usual, we brought in the Huntsman to play that Cherubin horns at the end and everything. Yeah.
No problem. And sorry, thank you for that. And I just have one more thing to ask. Of the 7 songs in the album, on the EP, which of the song actually reflects who you are? Like, which of the song on the album or the EP, sorry, reflects your being, like your personal life or something like that? Let me see. If I'm to ask
Are you asking me or Joe Boy?
any of them, any of you.
Joe
I
Boy,
just
come
want
and
to know.
talk. Oh.
Yeah, so I'd say for me the one that really represents my personal life as of right now is
Yeah.
forever. Yeah. It's forever. That's the energy I'm on.
Okay.
Like yeah, okay. Forever. That's it for me. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you very much. That's all. Thank you. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. This EP was fire. It
Thank
really
you.
is fire. It's still fire. I swear.
What about me? So, man, I don't really know if I'm being honest. I am in a space whereby where I am currently is not of the project, if that makes sense. Like I'm already in a new phase, like that no one has had right now, apart from like my team or people around me. But and every single song describes me. Like Joeboy says, nobody knows I'm really like a cool person. People don't really know that. So even the love songs, they describe me a lot. But if I'm going to go with anyone, I would say probably Forever. It's just that song. Forever is just that song. Yeah, so I'll go Forever.
Thank you. Dante.
Like, you know that there's some songs, like, there's always, on every album, there's always that one song that the artist makes for himself. Like, whether anybody wants to like it or not, the artist will just say, I'm putting this one out for myself. I'd say Forever is that song for I and Chan, because it's that
Yeah.
song that we made for ourselves. Okay, this one now we get this one for us.
Yeah.
So
Even
yeah.
even when we are
Even
doing the
even
selection,
when
we
we are
told
doing
them
the
not to
selection,
bother
we
themselves
told them not to bother themselves
to touch that song. Everybody
to
just
touch
move
that
on.
song. Everybody just move on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Um, Dante, are you there? This would be our last question.
Yeah, this is the last question. I'm glad that like Wizard went in on Lazarus because that's my favorite track on the project, and I feel like for the most part through this conversation, they've just continuously like validated what I got from the project. Like I got because one of the things that I said when we spoke about the project was it felt like Joeboy wanted to prove something, and even from the sentiments he has shared like through this conversation, is very much that. And right now, I think I don't know if like I have a question per se, but there is something Wizard said about the 100 strings, and I'm like happy he did that because in a moment like this, everything makes sense. Joeboy is a pop star. Wizard is a very, like, in my opinion, very successful alternative African artist. And he doesn't shy away from communicating his ambitions. He doesn't shy away from saying, I want my culture to transcend every single limit that, they've been they've been putting on it because there's this thing I've said it before people do they be like just because your style of music there's a cap on how successful it could be there's a cap on how far it could go and it has always been weird to me but I'm just very grateful to you guys for doing this is a 10 over 10 project for me like there is no bad record I don't know why anybody thought there was a bad record I know and it's not me trying to diss anybody but I know when people are like oh you don't surround yourself with yes men, but I feel like certain people might be looking for what's wrong in something that is just great. And like I don't think that was necessary for any song here. But a question I will ask is the video or visualizer for the record with Braye, how come like during the shoot, like when it got to Joe Boy's part, the windows were already like very dark, like it was already evening time, in
Joeboy came
contrary
late.
to it
Joeboy
came
came
late.
late.
Alright.
Joeboy,
Yeah.
Joeboy came late.
I was
Joeboy
shooting on
came.
that
We should
video
watch
now.
this one. Joeboy came late.
But I was shooting now. I was shooting on that video, but that's the
Joeboy
ending.
don't tell me was shooting that video. He allowed me carry my children. I went there. And I will not forgive Joe. And I will beat him in FIFA.
I'm looking forward to two things, two very specific things. I'm looking forward to the live version of Agaba Romantic, and I am looking forward to the posted results of the next FIFA match. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it. My eyes.
My eyes.
But yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys.
I will come with video evidence, not just tweets.
Yeah,
Video evidence.
I appreciate it, brother.
Brother.
No, he said no, cho. He will show us.
No, for real. Appreciate Wizard Chan, appreciate Joeboy making this work and happen. I know it was very, very, very inconvenient based on everything happening, but I'm glad that we were able to make this happen. And of course, apologies again. Even right now, technical issues have been somehow. But shout out to Belema for taking the horns tonight and really, really driving the conversation. Appreciate you guys. Everyone was able to join in to ask questions, man. like I said, album of the year for me. This is timeless music. This is music that's going to age beautifully. Like I can already see myself listening to this in 5-10 years plus from this, man. And I love that. And I love the beauty of this project. Obviously showing different sides of both artists that many people are not too aware of. So perfect. Couldn't get better for a collab project, man. Better result for a collab project. So big shout out to you guys, man. Agaba Romantic. Phenomenal work, man. Phenomenal. Appreciate you guys, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. We really appreciate. Please do stream Agaba Romantic.
Yes, sir.
Romantic.
Yes, sir. Yes, Nigeria won't buy like this, so I beg.
So please, I beg, help our life.
So please, I beg, help our life.
I can even do marketing.
I can even do marketing there if you want. Go hard.
Just stream.
Wizard, are you willing to dance for your marketing?
I can do more than
that. You should leave Wizard and
Alaba standard.
TikTok.
Sure, we're getting some feedback there, but yeah.
Yeah, wait,
It's from
question.
Joe's
Wizard,
side.
who titled the first track? I just remember.
Who titled it?
It was Braye
track.
now.
Yeah.
It was Braye.
You said who? And I said, Braye, is that your final answer? You want to phone a friend?
He said, do you want
I'm screaming.
Bro, someone
Who wants to guess the title?
I just brought it up, and I wanted to ask because of him.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I think I would say it's Braye because he brought the how far back in your arms. So but that was the obvious thing there, right? So far back in your arms. I don't think anybody actually titled it. We just recorded. Unless it's Braye. I don't think anybody titled it, but it's Braye. And I know why everyone knows it's Braye is because if you follow Braye, you know he's a poet. He's a very geeky human being. He's always reading and stuff. So his titles are always like very special. So yeah, Braye the Badger.
Yeah. I've pinned the album to the Jumbotron. You guys go stream Agaba Romantic. Thank you so much.
All right, bye guys. Bye guys. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So my audio is still, I know, cheeks tonight, but please, Belema, do we still want to cover like a recap for the first quarter?
Yes. But I was also gonna say it was very much, first of all, starting from this whole Q&A, it was very much is adorable the word. It was very adorable to listen to Joeboy and
all I learned today is that Wizard Chan is a cutie. That's the best thing. He's a cutie.
Yep.
He's saying that cutie. No, it was beautiful. Loved it. But yes, we can definitely dive into, pretty much Q1. If you guys would like to speak on Q1 stuff, you can also, request and come up. But we will definitely be talking about some of the standout drops in Q1. I would say like 2 that are gonna be up there as far as projects would probably be Agaba Romantic, and also we had Wizkid and Ashake's Real. That project also dropped in Q1 too. But does anybody else have any drops from Q1 that they think are worth adding to the list of like standouts for this quarter?
Does it gotta be a project?
It doesn't have to be a project. Right now, I was starting with projects, but it doesn't have to be a project. Do you have any songs that jumped out for you this year?
Let me open my checklist.
Yeah, there's been a couple of records that jumped out to me this year. Just You could be done with the project on first, and then I'll be here.
Okay. Emmanuel, were there any Q1 projects besides Agaba Romantic and Real that stood out to you?
Outside of those two this year, funny enough, I've been taking in more international albums, man, than
Same.
recently. But for the sake of the title of the space, in terms of projects that we got, Tough King, for me, Tough King was an introduction to a very, very unique artist. I think obviously he's still taking his moment to break grounds. He's still doing well, but the Black Ship is in the 13th Disciple project, dropped in February, introduced me to the artist. I think he's very edgy, very different, has a unique sound and direction. I've always said he sounds like if Black Sheriff grew up in Enugu, but that Eastern hip hop wave, I think he has been one of my favorite breakouts this year. Quite polarizing, like most rappers in today's day and age. So I don't expect everybody to fall in love immediately. It definitely took a while to warm up to the style of music, but I think there's brilliance there in Tough King. So that would be another project that stood out so far. I might come back again just to reject my memory again. But yeah, Tough King.
Are these all only projects that came out of Nigeria?
Predominantly, yes.
I mean, it is Afrobeats to the world.
Yeah. Oh, so we can start naming Brent. We can start naming Fimi. We can start you don't want to get into that.
I mean, if you want to mention Fimi and Brent.
Oh, speaking of, actually, Braye's EP as well.
I was gonna say that. So
I was like, why did I forget Braye's freaking EP?
That's my pick, but the only one I would put above that is Loiso's project.
Oh, sick.
That's why I wanted to confirm what the criteria was.
No.
I
mean, Loiso, yeah, African artist works.
Yeah, none of the people that have
that's the case, then Loiso and Braye as 1 and 2 for me.
Nice.
None of the people that I have in my mind we are under this category. So,
but we've also on your mind.
I mean, that's fair.
Is who on my mind?
Daniel Caesar.
Oh, he's always on my mind. What? That's my alternative R&B goods right there. But no, and to be fair, we haven't really gotten like that many projects drop yet. So
yeah.
I think Real, if we're going to say Afrobeat artists, I would definitely say Real would probably be the only one at the forefront. But in terms of like singles, I think I have a lot more of the...
Yeah, we can dive into
I wanted to make sure that we covered projects first, because I know we always forget that. But now we can move into the songs themselves. I would say that for me, the number one up there, I won't say it's number one, but I would say it's high up there, would definitely be Akonche. That came out this quarter. Very much.
I don't know that I would have pinned that for you. Akonche, really? Wow.
Yeah, it came out this year.
It came out like...
No, I know it came out this year, but like if they were like, oh, what do you think Belema is going to pick? I don't know that I would have thought Akonche.
Yeah. No, I really love that song. I think Akonche is definitely up there for me.
It's a brilliant song.
Can I stick to my being extra today and raise you not the whole song or the remix, just Victoria's part only, like his verse only.
Not that you want only Victoria's part.
Is the verse that has the most impact on me this year so far. Every time he's just like, you just know he was gonna be good, and it's just good.
Ooh. I mean, they called
people
bad food before.
They had to come forward.
Ooh,
yes, now has Chukwuebuka ever given people bad food before?
No, No, never.
His problem is that he's too savvy.
No, it's as if they just because they already called your name. You can't now show up and then it will not be great. You understand? There is this. They don't summon you from the original. You say, let me come and show you what it means to be who I
It's
am.
manifestation.
He said, go ask Ebuka, and Ebuka answered me.
Yeah. He say Ebuka have to answer for sure. Ebuka he came forward and he answered. So
Speaking of verses, Igwe Aka and Tochi Bedford Kapau. Peak moment for
Ima,
me.
they will never steal your swag, bro. They will never
Peak
steal your
moment for
swag.
me. Tochi's verse, one of one, very unique verse. I enjoy that verse a lot. I think it will be definitely on the rundown for some of my favorite verses this year so far. Yeah, man.
It's already up there for me. Like that was the record I was gonna mention, but like actually no, I was gonna mention that Igwe Aka, but I was gonna mention Toshi Bedford's Impossible. That song is something. I had it on repeat for like 2 weeks when the verse came out because it's so good. It's such like a
Sorry,
proper
what did I
energy.
miss? What did you say?
Toshi Bedford's song Impossible.
Oh,
And at the expense of vexing Tucci Bedford's fans, this is the first Tucci Bedford song, like solo, that I've played like properly and just went back to over and over and over. It's such a good song. Everything about it is great. Yeah, and like you said, the verse on the Igweaka song, so good as well. Yeah.
Coolio. Dante,
I
you
don't.
like besides that one, like was there any other standout singles in this quarter?
Oh yeah, there are lots, but as you guys know, like I am for the culture, so I'm just gonna go through like a bunch of stuff. There is AY Lemmy's Jersey, that's a fire song. There is Kada's Big BUM fire song. Iguaka's
Why are you
I am
allergic to
so
saying
sorry.
bomb bomb?
Did you
Dante,
just spell
yeah,
Bobo?
Dante is
I'm
allergic
so
to
guys,
bomb
let's
sorry.
move
bomb.
on. Let's
I
move
had
on.
No,
to
like I
Yeah, so
have
that
every time he says it, I
Every
have
time
to
he
bring
says
it
it, man.
up.
Every
spell.
time.
Do you have an allergic reaction to saying bomb bomb?
I'm so
all right.
confused.
So
Wait, how would you survive
I,
in a Victonic concert, bro?
as I was saying, the
You're
next
gonna do
song
BUM BUM.
is Greedy by Nosamadi. That's
Oh,
I don't
Okay,
yes.
have to
okay.
I
You
don't have
stole one of my songs.
do I have to explain? I don't think I have to explain, but
No, that's your good, so it's
yeah,
understandable. You can
if you
have
know,
it.
you know. So that's up there for me. But yeah, to be honest, a lot of this year has also been like a bunch of records for academic purposes. But a song that I don't think anybody will mention here is the Burna Boy Fredo and Still Bank song Birthday. I like that song. And the video made me like him more. Because Burna Boy just looked like he was having so much fun. And it was just like a fire record for me. So but unless I'm going to like my Apple Music library now, like it's just a bunch of other stuff. Oh, Code AF Lost, that's something. Shay Vibes Maila, that's another thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shay
so
vibes on my list.
that's it. Yeah, Shay Vibes, yeah, Omale, yeah, that song is it. But
Yes.
yeah, so that's not like all for Nigeria, but I'm just gonna cap it and see if somebody mentions something I want. Oh, and okay, lastly, the 10 a.m. in Lagos tax claim that me and Avi were talking about last week. That is a top record. Ima, did you check out Paxton?
Not yet. But I remember the conversation we had. Yeah. Shout out
I have a I have a confession too. I'm also known to, I tend to go backwards. So
I love this.
genuinely
I love where this is going already.
you love where this is going already. I tend to go backwards. So in reality, a lot of the stuff I've been listening to this quarter did not come out this quarter, which is kind of defeating the purpose of this conversation. But I would say that one of the songs that has stood out for me this quarter actually came out in September last year, and it's Teiwa's Find a Way. For some reason,
For some reason, I knew it was going to be a Tewa song, but
I actually am not surprised because guys, this
that song came
quarter
out.
Reflection Station came to come and hit me in a very different kind of
Hey,
way.
don't
I
let
was
me
like,
talk about
Tay, what you do
Reflection
to me?
Station.
What you do to me? Wow, what a talent. Wow.
Reflection
Yeah.
Station is beautiful, my God.
Bruh, I enjoyed it last year, but you know when you like something, but then you go back to it and you're like, ooh, I
Yeah.
didn't recognize that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So yeah, Reflection Station did that for me. But
Yeah.
for my own personal standout, so I can't believe none of you have mentioned this. I'm so sorry. Dearly by Wande Cole and King Mari. Yeah, that's a record. That is a wow. I'm like my goats and another aspiring goats or
Baby
what I
goats.
love that song. A mini goats. Oh Sha, I love that daily record. I like one day doing what he does, King doing what she does. Like
Valentine's
it's
Day drop, I think, right?
see, it's giving romance. It's really giving romance in a record. Another standout for me is going to be, what's it called? Don't Love Me. Our favorite gimmick man.
Stanley.
Love, Don't Love
Okay.
Me. I love that record. And then I would probably say, even though people have what they have to say about my Sabi girl, Where Do We Go? That's another standout record for me. I cannot believe how much I
Where you
love.
should sit down.
I don't get you. I don't get you. I love Where Do We Go. I really, really love that record.
Yeah.
I know that it's peculiar, but it's a peculiar I understand. And I'm really sad that very people are not getting the gist. Like they're
Yeah.
not seeing
I
the
like the
brilliance.
song. I like it.
Bro.
It's
Like every time I see something bad about that record, all I can think of is that Cynthia Erivo meme where she's hitting her head with her fingers. Cause I'm like, I don't understand how people are not seeing how brilliant
No,
this
they
is.
don't know boy. They don't know boy. It's fine.
you
I
know,
agree
They
with
caught
you.
up.
another song that stands out that has actually carried a lot for me this year, which I had to confirm that it did come out this year, but it's the Thames Colors song.
Yes, it
What
did come
you
out this
need,
year.
what you need. I think
Wait, I
that
thought there was a
Did
Oh
it?
no,
version
wait.
on the
No, no,
EP.
no, it
No, no,
didn't.
no. It came
It
out
didn't.
last
It
year
came out with
with the
last year
EP.
with the
Yeah,
project.
it's
Yeah,
the best song off the EP, essentially.
it
oh,
is.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it came out with the
Yeah.
project and then she did the
Because I was
chorus
like, did it?
performance.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like, did Colors come out first or did it come out first?
Yeah.
But
No,
Please,
it
my
came
own that
out
I
with
want to
the
add to this list is Oshamo's Shinorampe.
mm,
Ooh.
Fire too.
mm, mm,
Fire record, bro. Fire
mm,
record.
mm-hmm.
Nah, Shamu
You know
comes with
what?
that.
I have a song I want to add. Fortune's record.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I remember
That's
that.
Make
so
I Know.
funny. That's so funny
Yeah,
because
that
you mentioned Fortune and I want to talk about a Gimba record. I don't feel like people
Yeah,
listen to Gimba.
listen. You're just about to beat me to it. The San Andreas
Okay.
record. Oh my god.
Yes. Like, did people not listen
Oh
to that
my
Gimba
god.
project?
Yeah, the project
Oh my God.
entirely. Yeah, the project entirely. But that's San
But
Andreas.
specifically San Andreas, that is a record right
Yeah,
there. It felt so good to listen to Gimba. I think I've been listening to Gimba since
yeah,
like when he did the project like the Swaz Academy.
yeah.
So I've been tapped into what he's been doing. So that was like, yeah, one of my stars. So the fact that Dante like mentions Fortune, I'm like, I got
Yeah,
introduced to
exactly,
Fortune and Gimba
exactly.
on the Swaz Academy project.
Yeah.
I think guys, we can't go through this quarter Q1 without talking about Aimoye and the moments that it's hard.
Yep,
Like,
yep,
come
yep,
on,
yep.
come on.
I'm way
Guys,
hard.
I put it to you that if you are looking for a record to go and push iron to in the gym, just yay. See, you hit levels you have never hit before.
I know.
That's my gym, my current gym record for some reason.
Speaking of Iron Man, anyone rating the Buff EP or the 10 minutes record as well for their
The buff.
yeah.
Wait, did he drop BP?
Yeah,
I
he
thought it was
did.
just the song we did.
No, he
Oh,
had
my
an
bad.
EP. Yeah, he had an EP. So that's another project. It's
Um,
called Iron Ore.
oh, okay. Wow. I thought it was just the song with Ojumodu. I didn't know there was an EP, but
Yeah.
cheers to him. And then I think my last shout in this entire conversation will probably be actually there's two. It will be the Ameya record for R&B, the R&B crooners,
Pepe, I am looking at
those
my
who listen
playlist.
to
I'm looking at my playlist so far.
Ima, you know I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
Yeah, I
As the
know.
R&B as R&B correspondent on ATTW, you know, I
Yeah,
mean,
man, for sure.
Ameya's Let Me Remind
Let me
You
remind you, what a
what?
song.
Oh,
What a song. Ameya, bro.
oh, I see. I just love talented people.
Yeah.
And Ameya has just time and time again. I don't think I've ever listened to anything Ameya has dropped and it's been bad. Like
Bro,
R&B
she's gonna
just
take off, man. I
bruh, like
foresee it.
the R&B just oozes from her. She just aura everywhere, and I
Yeah, classic
love.
aura.
Let me remind you, I love. Let me remind you, and then I
What you
think,
guys just said, sorry, Pepper, before you go, reminds me of a conversation that might have happened on Summer about Ameya. I think she performed somewhere in Nigeria, and then people were like, "Oh, we're not really feeling her." But then she opened for Loje, and I think is it Maiwa? I forgot his name. Yeah, was like it seems people were tripping in Nigeria because the performance is saw there is like
mhm,
um really like something, and people were actually really impressed. And I think it now speaks to this thing of when people say, "Oh, I'd rather experience the Nigerian artist abroad." It's not just for the blown act; it's actually for
Yeah,
really like people are coming up as well. Their own like reality is also that I'm like that's so sad. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm mega inspired. But Pepper, sorry for
Mayor's
cutting you.
Fire, and then I think my last shout is definitely going to be the Brume record with This Is London. That Many Girls record
Okay,
again.
okay.
Oh,
I
oh
like
my God, guy, yes.
that record. Something about it, like I don't know. It's very I don't know how to explain it. Like at first when you're listening, like it's fun, but like you just kind of find yourself going back to it. I don't know if it is the repetitiveness of the chorus, but what like I love that
It's
record. Even the
just
way
an
it's produced.
amazing
Like
song.
London did his big one in just how he chose to produce that record. I love the, very obvious like Arawa, northern leaning kind of like elements of the song. I love that record a lot, a lot, a lot. Even though there's current controversy about the cover, but like
It's been a
that's
while
neither here nor
since.
there.
Honestly, why did they do that?
No, because why would you be doing that? The record is sweet, but don't do that next time,
I
please.
have no clue what this is, but it also seems like information I shouldn't know. But like
Sorry. For
last,
context,
yeah,
the if you've seen the cover art of this song, there's a girl on the cover. Apparently, she is friends with them, but they took her like modeling image and used it for the cover of their song without asking for her permission or anything. And so
Yeah.
now she
huh?
And
Hmm.
she is not happy about that.
yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Interesting. Isn't that's
Yeah,
easy to
that
update now?
oh, that's really bad. Okay, before I think Belema might go back.
Sorry,
I just
sorry.
remember the song
Sorry, what song were we just talking about the cover art?
"Many Girls." Many
Many
Girls.
Many
girls,
girls.
the Brume
Oh
and
yeah, the
London
Bruma and
record.
the Bruma London, yes.
Yeah. Um. So I think I was going to say my about this. I don't know if I brought this here, but there's an artist by the name of Lyrics. That's his name, Lyrics. He has a song called "Safer," which is the outro of a project he dropped recently. It's phenomenal. It's such like a good song. He's like one of those artists that are like kind of buzzing out of Ibadan, and it's like so. It was also on DJ Neptune's last project, I think. If anybody even checked that out, but
Nice.
um. Yeah, and Ade, I think you're gonna like this. And this is not like one of those situations. I genuinely think if you like Shinorampe, you might actually really enjoy this artist.
How you
His
people
name
are
is
finding
Lyrics,
songs for him to use?
LYRXX, and the song I'm talking about is Safer. So yeah.
That's funny. Uh,
Nice.
President.
Every time somebody is recommending anything to Adewis,
I'm just like,
I
why
always
you
fear for
people do
them.
this to yourself?
I'm like, why you give yourself work?
Why do people recommend this to you?
Fuck
See
y'all.
this man,
Yo,
man.
speaking of artists that we might not know or might not hit your radar, for the Afro R&B fans in the building, or at least Pepe correspondents can confirm from this one, there is a song. It dropped last year. I came across it just one of those days on the algorithm, but it definitely left the mark. It's called "Heart for Rent," and it's by an artist that goes by the name Hitboy Kells. He does this crazy interpolation of Brandy's Aphrodisiac, but obviously in an Afrobeats context, and yeah, I think it was hard. It's called "Hard for Rent." One of my records I added to some of my better listens this year.
You said the name is Heart for Rent.
Yeah, Hat 4, letter 4.
The number 4.
The number 4. The number 4.
Heart for Rent.
Yeah.
No, because me does they add me. I hear R&B, I hear Brandy, I'm there.
Yeah. Nah, it was pretty sick how we blended that record in there. But anyway,
Real fast,
9V,
9V.
yes.
Yeah, real fast, 9V.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Happy
Good morning.
Monday.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
All right, so I think we're talking about these top songs, the first quarter of the year. Um, I think we aren't talking about projects here because I think people are accepted that it's a slow start when it comes to projects this year. So I'll just talk about a few ones that I've added to my frequent playlist. I think one is Fortune, the Fortune song with Make I Know. I think we already talked about it here. And the Make I Know by Fortune. And I'm surprised nobody has thought about it. Kid Carter and Marvel. Big Bum Bum.
No, Dante said it. He just said BUM
Oh,
because he's
No,
allergic to saying
we
bomb
talked
bomb.
about it, yeah.
But like we've also
yeah.
spoken about our record for like 3 weeks straight, so it's not like.
Yeah.
But I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his
I,
own. This is his own quarter. But
Even
yeah, I think
9B last week there was a segment whereby Lost Boy, yeah, I'm training
Yeah,
mother
they
the boss,
broke it down. They
broke
broke it
down the
down.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
all right. I think the first quarter of the year, I think what does it more for me are most songs that I've heard the snippets that I'm looking forward to. I think that's what I'm more
90
excited
on
about.
on that tip. It's been a while since the song has gotten me excited about a project, but that way with King Promise and Mr. Easy has been really excited to see how they're going to like merge this project that they have coming up in a couple weeks. But yeah, that's one of the songs this year that surprised me, that got me like, yo.
Oh yeah. When is the EP dropping? Or isn't it out?
I think the EP is dropping
It's
soon.
in like, I think it's April 14th, so like 2 weeks maybe.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're surprised about both of them collaborating for
No,
song
no, no,
projects?
no, no.
Just liking it, I think.
I said Easy has been making money as a corporate man since. I said it's nice to see that he's still. I mean, obviously, if you're talented, it's there. But that chemistry also as being friends and being really good friends is like cool to see it translate. And I'm excited to see how they layer it. Kind of like the Wizard Chan Joeboy project we just looked at, like how they merge and how they go on different songs. I want to see what that's gonna look like with these versions of them. So
Yeah.
excited for that.
I think they've had an interesting rollout so far. I think See What You've Done, or See What We've Done, for me has been the song that left the mark. I wasn't too keen on the last one, the most recent one, Mariana. But yeah, I'm excited to see the full project for sure. It's nice to see two artists that, yeah, GH. I mean, even though Mr. Easy is just like me, like Ghana citizen, but like another. He has a passport somewhere, I know. But
Yeah. Also, since I think I mentioned earlier about songs that I'm excited about that's about to drop, I ran across this beautiful melody on my TikTok radar a few days ago. I shared it with Dante, I guess. And I'm not hyping. This is the most beautiful thing. If you guys can remember how you felt the first time you listened to Thames, the first time you listened to Shadi Adu, I swear this was the same way I felt the first time I listened
Sorry,
to
wait, the
this
first
lady.
time you heard who? What did you say?
Thames and Shadi Adu, the first time I heard that voice.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You already know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
song I'm
That's
talking
exactly
about.
what it was. Bro,
There's
she's
this
so
lady
shiny coded.
called
I'm like,
SCHB. I do not know if she's Nigerian. I tried to check her out. She's not. I think she's definitely African. I don't know if she's
nah, she's
Nigerian.
giving Nigerian for the most part, but just
Yeah. I
yeah,
even checked
but
her out on Twitter. She doesn't have any followers. She gave up on Twitter already because she said she doesn't know how the thing works. But I swear to God, she's dropping a record. I think she said on the 10th of this month. It's called I don't know the title, but Dante knows what I'm talking about. I swear that piece is that's the most beautiful melody I've ever heard in my life.
Dante, please
For like
involve me, because me,
weeks
I missed
now,
the
for like
notification.
years now. The first time I heard it, I had called everybody beside me that guys, am I it's like yo drugs. Yeah, that's what her voice does to me. So yeah, SEHB. She has only one song on streaming platform. So I think this like her first time dropping like this her second song, but this like her first period that's great gaining traction because she initially said she's dropping on 28th of next month, but because of the TikTok people on the comment section, you have to drop it now. She said she'll be dropping on 10th, and
All right.
that's one of the reasons why I'm still alive. So yeah, guys, check it out. SEHB. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Mad.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I know we definitely have more songs to talk about, but one of my favorite collaborations this year, Valley, YKB and Mins, song called Obsession. Um, Obsessed with that. I mean, three-way collaboration, and it's yeah, they smoked it. Very strong moment there. Manuel's and Wale, How It Feels, another fire moment that stood out for me. With You, I know it just dropped recently, but With You, Emma Oniga is another good shout. Famous Pluto's 2-pack, Djembe and One for the Road. That's Latin verse. One of my favorite verses. I think next to Tochi, Bedford, and Kapau, Zlatan on that song too is up there for me, bro. Yeah, which I then can transition
Yeah,
to
one other song I forgot to mention that was for me
Sorry,
this
nice.
year that I've been going back to listen to. Ulwa Mila, Joga Bonito.
Oh
There's a way
man,
Mila
I
raps.
haven't
I
tapped
don't
in.
know how to explain it. He makes the way he combines the switch from the Yoruba to the Pidgin. I think he did a bit of Spanish on this particular record.
Nah, Mila is
It's
crazy, bro.
beautiful.
I
It's
haven't tapped in
crazy,
yet.
man.
I
It
haven't
just
tapped
makes
in.
me fall in love.
Yeah,
Oh, boy, I should
I'm
listen to
actually
that
surprised
Joga
you've not tapped in. It's
Bonito.
actually a fire song.
Nah, it's crazy. I haven't tapped in
It's a
yet.
fire one.
I was supposed to cover that yet last week. It's so crazy that I haven't. Um.
It's like, yeah.
Anyway, man, good stuff. Any standout verses this year? I know I was speaking on Zlatan and uh Touchy Bedford real quick, but any standout verses from you guys that you guys came across that kind of left a mark?
Omale, Omale opening on the record with
Shay vibes.
Shea Vibes.
Really
Bruh, it's
Yeah, I was actually going to
bruh,
say that, but my mic stopped working. But yeah,
interesting.
it's
that verse.
it's
Yeah, the
I
thing is,
think
I
it's
also
the
don't
best
fully
verse yet for
understand the
me
verse,
this year.
but yeah,
Uh,
There's something about the verse, and it has happened twice right now with me that I'll be playing the songs, or someone will be playing the songs on speaker.
mhm.
And everybody loves music, but there's some people that really do not. They're not as enthusiastic as others with music. And these two persons, they are that kind of person, and they've said, "Wow, like this song, it's like they really like this song." And
Mad,
when those persons tell you they like this song, that means this song has, yeah, you get what I mean. So,
mad.
and that's happened twice. That particular verse, that's happened twice. So
Nice.
that's
Good
my
shout.
favorite.
Um, what about Rema on Second Hand with Don Toliver? I know it's a Yankee link.
yeah, that's the standard verse as well. No, that's it's Afrobeats, bro. It's
Yeah,
yeah, that's that's one for sure. It's up there for this year. It came correct,
yeah, man. Rema smoked that feature. Um,
even though this song is now just on like official DSPs. 4 a.m. in is it Mont? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. Main song 4 a.m. in Montparnasse or something like that. Both
Montenegro.
verses, verse one and verse two. No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I
It's
was
not.
seeing what you're saying. Okay. In
Yeah. Both verses, verse one and verse two, hard.
Montparnasse.
Wait, has anybody listened to Boy Bland featuring Iron Mouth? It's like released a month ago.
Boy Breed?
It's called Boy Blandy featuring Iron Mouth. JJ.
Nah.
Oh God.
I thought you were saying.
Wait, nobody here has listened.
I thought you were gonna
I
say
do not like Iron Mouth. I think I've said it a couple times that I'm not really a fan,
Jesus.
but that particular verse, Iron Mouth verse, and that particular song,
Nice.
bruh, that guy is good. Only if he can keep busting my head, but that particular verse is crazy. You
Alright.
guys check it out. It's a very good song. Boy Blandy also featuring Iron Mouth. JJ.
All right. Good
My
comps.
next
Good comp.
submission is S God on Aura Salad. Sound
Yes.
good.
Sound good.
So yeah,
I
on
was so
Aura
confused
Salad.
for a second.
Not yeah,
Sounds
sound good
good.
on
Yeah.
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 That song that's very like now that I'm like dipping that record like from me
Our salad is
deconstructing it
fire,
kind of
bro.
that POV. I'm like, this is such like a scientific club song. Like everything feels calculated to
Mm-hmm.
penetrate in the on the dance floor. Like it's just crazy. Like it's a brilliant song. It's such a brilliant song. So
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
that's the standout. Yeah.
No, honestly, one of the favorable runs from, or these favorable moments from Marvel's run this year. I think Q1, if you want to look at an artist with the run or the moment, I think Marvel seems like the good shout to call. But who else would you have in this conversation? In terms of dominance or presence overall. Um,
Omale,
okay,
Asake,
okay.
um, uh,
To be honest, my only answer is Marvel.
yeah, he already
Yeah,
called Marvel, so that's I'm
yeah.
like I have to look for other people. But yeah, that's it's Omale, Ashake, and yeah, for the most part.
True. Ashake's been active, of course, 4-track EP and recent single. Um, and obviously Marvel, we need no explanation that we've done every other week on this space, pointing out his run that he's having, and he's been having another snippets now that he's teasing too. That sounds very interesting.
Asago, I mean, compared to after December last year
You say
to
Atago?
now, Asago is having a run too.
Nice.
After having a run, yeah.
Definitely picking up more
He
conversation.
dropped an EP deluxe.
Mad.
I feel like he's having a run.
No,
He's
it's
having a
for
run
sure.
since the thing of its backbone, yeah.
Since Black Bones getting in the picture from Too Slick, yeah, it was good. Nah, Atago is a good shout this first quarter too. I would definitely shout out Tough King, as well. I think he's like, yeah, his presence is very subtle, of course, but I mean, put it into context that he's an Eastern rapper, and yeah, looking at the presence that he has on the charts right now, I think he has a good number of songs in the top 100 right now, which is solid to look at, from Tough King. Any other artists, any other people that are leaving marks for this first quarter for you guys?
Okay, on a personal level, yes, but it's also valid because I think he feels like he has leveled up a little bit. Is Egerton.
I
I
got to don't
think
come
from
again.
so like from last year to like this last Tupac drop, it very much seems like there might be a situation with him now, maybe team wise or something. So I'm seeing that I'm seeing like his engagement online and all of that. So yeah, I think that's definitely something to look at as a run.
Nice. All right. Good stuff. Recapping this first quarter, man. Hopefully, the rest of the year is even stronger. Anything in the near future that you guys are gassed about? I know Malay. We do have a date, right, for Malay album?
Yeah, next month.
Yeah, next one. Malay, yeah, it's about to happen. King Promise, Mr. Easy, of course, about to happen. Ashake, we know it's going to happen this year. We just need a date from him, bro. We just need a date. What else? What else is striking?
Fortune has been dropping a snippet recently, and it sounds that man has a way with melodies, man, and pockets in general. So yeah, I'm
Nice.
excited for that as well. I'm excited for him to drop a project because his range is like ridiculous as well.
Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Any other records before we call it a night? We might be ending early on
Yeah,
this
I
week's
think
run.
that's it pretty much. It's been an interesting quarter. We try again next one.
Yep. Shout out to everybody, man. Afrobeats not only declined, but I mean We're thriving, man. We're thriving in this space, one way or the other.
We're doing our best. We're
Thanks
doing
to
our
Diamond
best.
Platinums.
Thanks to Diamond, exactly. All right, guys.
Um,
Yes, Belema.
w- no, I was just gonna say it's gonna be a quick, simple moral of the day for this one, just to the point. Um, love your friends. That's all. Bromance is good. That's how you know if somebody's a cutie or not.
Hey, man, be a
That's,
cutie. Just be a cutie in
be a,
everything. In everything,
be a
be a
In
cutie.
all
cutie.
things,
You
maintain
know,
cutie pie make maxing. I mean, kilo. What's that English I used to say?
Cute,
cutie
Maxon.
pie max.
Cute
Cute
maxing.
maxing. Cute max.
Hello, appreciate you guys,
That's so
man.
funny.
Thank you for enduring on the ginger energy today. I
You
promise this
people
will
will leave
not.
that man out of this
I promise
because
this will not be
yeah,
the situation again. But shout out to
yeah.
everybody listening on the podcast. Definitely leave a rating wherever you're listening. Definitely supports the podcast in those spaces. But appreciate everybody. Appreciate our guest, Joeboy Wizard Chan. Tonight was definitely fun getting to learn about the Agaba album and Agaba Romantic EP. But yeah, appreciate you guys, like I said, and look forward to the conversations next week. We out.